Hi everybody, this is Anna Cass for another Anna Cass Fitness, and today I want to talk about my shoe game because it is on fire. Uh, for the most part, I'm one of those people that I absolutely hate shopping. I know a lot of people won't believe me because they see me constantly Goodwill shopping. Goodwill shopping is different than regular shopping for me. You got to keep in mind that when I was 325 or 260 pounds plus, going to shopping for me was the most heartbroken experience ever. I could literally, even back from high school, I would literally walk into the mall with $500 cash, and I walk out with $495 because I had to get lunch from just being tired of looking all over the mall for something that would actually fit me and not be like old women's clothes. So I really have a love-hate relationship with shopping, unless it's computers, computer tech stuff. Dude, I can sit there all day long. But regular shopping, I don't like it. And for Goodwill hunt, like Goodwill shopping, it's a little different because it's like a scavenger hunt, and you're not really quite sure what you're looking for. So until you find it, plus there's also the budget factor that I go in with like $40 cash, and that is it. So it's like a fun game of what do they have and what can I get for this and how much can I stretch my buck. So for me, that's just kind of fun because I like numbers and I like budgeting and I like good deals. So today is absolutely no different. Unfortunately, I went to the mall. I went with the intent of getting new shoes. This is mainly due to my recent injury on my foot. And I realized that I sat there and I didn't do it intentionally. I just realized that I really needed new shoes. It's been a long time. I grew up in a very frugal home. My dad was former Army and my mom was a VA nurse for many years. When I was born, my mom was already retired, so it was mainly like a single income household. So we were very, very frugal growing up. So my dad had the whole thing, and both my parents were much older when they had me. My dad was 40, excuse me, my mom was 40, my mom was 50. My dad was born in 1930, my mom was born in 1940. So they saw like a lot of the depression and extreme poverty. So we grew up in a household where if it wasn't broken, then you don't need to throw it away. It's still good. And that's the kind of mindset that I grew up with. I'm just incredibly frugal. I don't understand the concept of spending retarded amounts of money on something basic like, and I know I'm going to get some females mad at me. I don't understand the concept of spending $500 in a purse. I just don't freaking get it. It's a bloody purse. You put your crap in it. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Jewelry, okay, I can kind of see that. It's kind of like a slash investment. But shoes and bags and stuff, most of them are devaluing assets, especially shoes. Shoes are, you wear them down. It's like a car or a TV. It's a devaluating asset. But, I don't get it. To each his own, whatever. So today I went to the mall and I went with the intent of a budget. My budget was $120 cash, and my intent was to get brand new weightlifting shoes, which have to be a flat sole, and then the other one was to get a set of running shoes. I'm hoping to start running here again, at least start jogging again so I can get my running back down to 8:30. And I know it's slow as molasses compared to most military people, but I'm 34 years old, so considering the fact I started doing a mile at 20 minutes per mile and I'm had it down to 8:30, that is pretty freaking good. So you can kiss my butt. Just saying. I'm getting better every day, so watch out. But anyway, so let me show you. So these are my original CrossFit shoes. I've had these for like forever. I've worn these to death. As you can see, like it's like a hole getting ready to come out of the bottom. The sole is still good. I'm probably going to use these for like my art painting shoes. So if I'm out and about or I have to go somewhere where it's muddy, whatever, I still use them for that, but I definitely will not use them for daily wear. These are the Nike training lunar element, and these were not bad, especially if you're doing weightlifting. However, I wouldn't recommend really running on these. They didn't have enough sole for support when you were running, and when you hit, if you have bad knees, you can literally feel the impact every time you hit. The other complaint that I had on these is like, you see how this cool pattern at the bottom, how there's these little triangles and stuff. So I had to start carrying a little glue, a little jar of crazy glue, because I'll be in the middle of my workout and I realized that these will start popping off. So I would sit there real quick, I run to my gym bag, put some little crazy glue, clamp it down, and then run back to my wad and I'll be fine. So just if you try to get these online. Just keep that in mind. They were not bad. I still wore these today when I went on my epic quest. And if you need some flat shoes, they're not bad, especially if you don't want to pay for like the ridiculous price for the CrossFit Nano shoes that they got. They look awesome. Do not get me wrong, but the cheapest I've been able to find them is maybe for like 40, like $50, and that was at Finish Line, and it was because it was the ugliest color shoes I've ever seen. Like this thing had the texture of a rock. So if you want your feet to look like shoe rock, then that's what you were paying for. Shoe rock shoes. So here's my trade up. So this is my old shoes. They weren't bad. And these are my new shoes. These were originally around $80, actually around $70. And as you can see, there's 20% off tag right there. And these were in the men's section. And these are the Nike Fit Sole. And I've actually had these before. They're not bad, but the ones that I had a little bit more of a raised back right here. And when I put them on, they actually feel pretty flat. So even though there's a little bit of a raise there, they actually feel pretty flat. I don't care. These are man shoes. I love the color. They're pretty dope. Either like blue or purple. Purple's my favorite color, so blue is the second close. And I got these for like $60 plus tax, which is not bad. So what if it was done? It was around, with tax, it was $64.18. So originally was $74.98. So that is not bad. So I like them. They're cool. They're dope. I can't wait to start wearing them at the gym when I go lifting. And yes, I have big feet. I'm a tall woman. I am 5'8". I'm not a short Hispanic female. I am 5'8" and very Hispanic. So I'm looking forward to wearing those, and they feel amazing. Now my running shoes, I've had these. These are just pretty much another version of the Fit Soles. I found these at Shoe Carnival. And as you can see, they're not bad. These were more for running, as you can see by the tread at the bottom. And they were not bad, but because they're foam, they're starting to wear out. And because the way my feet are, they start wearing out in the back and then right here, because that's where I put most of my pressure. I've always been like that. I've been trying to correct it for years. It's just the way my body is built, and I always do the best that I can. These were not bad, and they lasted me almost a year. I'm just at the point right now where I wore the size so much that I feel like I'm walking on the sides. I got these for like $70 at Shoe Carnival, and you can't beat that. And I know at this point it looks like I'm a Nike whore, but they got cool stuff. I like it. And yeah, people are like, oh, but the children in Taiwan, it's like, listen, they have a job. You know, and I really hate to say that, but you know, they're grateful to have the job, and people here won't pay. These were manufactured in the U.S. And keep in mind, guys, I have an MBA in marketing. If we were to manufacture these in the U.S., it would probably cost like close to $200, so that we can keep some wages. But that's a completely different discussion. But anyway, but these are not bad. As you can see, they're really flexible. They're durable. I had them for years. $70, you cannot beat that. So again, this is gonna go in the I really don't give a crap. So if I have to paint the house or walk through like really dirty area, or just random crap, that's pretty much what this is gonna be going to. Or I'm probably just gonna chuck them out. It's one or the other. All right. So these are my new shoes. Now this is me pretty much going way out of my comfort zone. I normally like either Asics or Nikes. Reeboks, I haven't had a chance to, I haven't seen the Reeboks that I like other than the CrossFit shoes, but they're so grossly overpriced. I just can't justify the $140 price tag on it. I just can't. So I went to shoe department, and these were, again, these are the Skechers Memory Gel Infused, and let me tell you what, this feels like heaven on your feet. I'm actually kind of curious to see what these are like. I almost bought a pair of Asics, but they have these little bubblies at the bottom, and look how flexible that is. And yes, they're blue. Like I said, it's either purple or blue, and I like that. And these are the bomb. Like, I totally love these. They look really cool. They feel great. I have room on my toe. So I'm looking forward to start running on these, and I'm only going to use these for running. I'm not going to use these to walk around like I do with my other pair of shoes. And these were, again, these were $60. Originally, they were priced at $65. So after taxes was $65. So I went into the mall with a budget of $120 cash, and unfortunately, I ended up spending $130, which is still not bad because I still got 2 brand new pairs of shoes that I'm going to be enjoying the heck out of for probably the next 6 to 7 months once I heal up. So I'm pretty stoked, and I'm pretty excited, and I feel like my shoe game is so freaking on right now. And I know, call me silly, but I like investing on stuff that it's going to help me. So, for example, I work with computers, so I don't have a problem investing on a good computer because I use it to work. It's my bread and butter. With fitness, I don't mind spending on the supplements and I don't mind spending on the gear, but it all has to be within reason. The reason why I said this because the first time I was suggested a nice pair of shoes, they were Asics, and I found one that I really really liked, but they were $120, and at the time it took a lot for me to justify that. I bought them anyway because it came highly suggested by a bunch of people, and then lo and behold, 6 months later, I see my exact same shoes in the discount rack at half the price. It was 140 and it was $70 on the rack. And I'm going, mother father. So I'm at the point right now where, if I like a pair of shoes and I like the style, that's great. But is it worth it to me? Is it worth me paying extra $40, $50 because I like the color when I can get the same color shoe? Like there was another one like this that was like pink. I hate pink. I can't stand it. Even though I wear it because it looks good on me, but I actually do not like wearing. I don't like pink. I don't like the color. So long story behind that. But they had the same shoe in pink for an extra $15. Yeah, I'm like, that's the same thing. It's gonna be on my shoe, on my foot. I'm not even gonna stare at it while I'm running. As long as it's comfortable and it keeps me from getting injury, that's all that I care about. But then again, I'm that rare female that I walk into the mall with an intent. I don't dilly-dally all over the aisles and have to stare at everything. I go in with a mission. I know what stores to go to. Once I'm done, I'm out. This is why my dad used to love going clothes shopping with me as a kid, because I would go in. There was nothing there. Within like 30 to 40 minutes, I will pretty much be done. Except for the times that I really needed to find something, like something for like my marching band events or my music events. I really needed to find like a black skirt, and that's when it would take me like all day, because unfortunately I was so much bigger. I would have a hard time finding clothing that fit, that looked like it was for my age. So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you for sticking around for my shoe shopping experience and my shoe porn. But yeah, do not forget to follow me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Tumblr, and Pinterest. I am also on my bodybuilder.com. I am on Fitbit and MyFitnessPal. Please be more than welcome to look through any of those. I try to keep it as open as possible. So if you guys have feedback to give me, I am always very happy to hear positive feedback. If you have negative feedback, at least be constructive about it. That's pretty much all that I ask. Don't be go, you gotta roll right there. It's like, no shit, Sherlock. I know I gotta roll right there. It's called loose skin. Just saying. So you trolls, you can suck it. Suck it. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me again, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.